Hello everyone. Everyone has seen a model on the runway, maybe during Fashion Week or maybe in a magazine. At least everyone knows about the famous Victoria's Secret models. What you might not know is that according to the British Fashion Council, around 40% of models suffer from some type of eating disorder. Today, I would like to bring your attention to anorexia, specifically in regards to runway models. As a runway model, I have experience with this topic, and I have seen many girls suffer from this disease. Today, I would like to focus on 3 things: runway modeling expectations, 2 models that have been affected by this disease, and how to prevent it. So this is just showing, it can happen to males and females. I just wanted to show you pictures specifically of what I'm talking about. So first off, I'll talk about runway model expectations. Everyone pretty much knows that there are strict physical expectations. You have to be able to stand flat-footed at 5'8", preferably 5'9" and taller. Your chest has to be 34 inches, as well as your hips, but most notably your waist has to be 24 inches or smaller. Now, I'm 5'10", and if you can imagine me with a 24-inch waist, that's pretty drastic. So there are a couple ways to maintain these strict expectations. There's a safer way, such as cleansing. The Victoria's Secret model Adriana Lima has said that before she knows she has a photo shoot, she usually does like a 10-day juice fast. This is safe because you can consume the same amount of calories consuming juice as you would eating regular food. So models don't typically keep their photo shoot or runway weight throughout the year because it's too hard to keep, especially if you're like 5'11", 6 feet. So they'll do this maybe 10 to 2 weeks before they have a show. A dangerous way to keep this expectation is extreme diets. I've seen girls that just eat 1 apple a day or maybe just a tomato. They take laxatives, do drugs, and for some reason I've definitely seen a lot of girls that carry a bottle of Tabasco in their purse, and that is supposed to slightly suppress your hunger. I don't know, I wouldn't want to drink a bottle of Tabasco all day. Next, I'd like to talk about 2 models affected by this disease. First is Jeremy Gillitzer. As you can see, at one point he was a very successful model. Muscular, good looking, he got a lot of jobs in magazines. Unfortunately, he had psychological problems. According to City Press, any tragic event that occurred in his life triggered him to not eat. Although he suffered from this for many years, he was a successful model at one point, but he did die at the age of 38, and he only weighed 68 pounds. The next person I'll talk about is Isabelle Caro. She is from France and suffered since the age of 13. She most notably advocated against anorexia in this French ad stating no anorexia. At this time, she was only 60 pounds. It started when she was 13 because her mom didn't want her to grow up. She wanted her to be her child forever. So in order for her, Isabelle, to keep this childlike body, she would starve herself. So unfortunately, she died when she was 28 years old. At one point, she did gain control of it, and she got her weight up to 93 pounds, but according to the New York Times, she then plummeted and was surviving on 1 piece of chocolate a day and 1 teaspoon of tea. Next, I'd like to talk about a few ways to prevent this. Most notably, you should eat healthy. Eat an adequate amount of calories for your body weight and your activity level. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Drink plenty of water. Starving yourself has many adverse effects to your body. You mess your metabolism up, and you don't have any energy throughout the day. Another way to prevent it is exercise. Cardio is a great way to lose weight. If you're worried about your joints and the impact of running, there are many non-impact forms of cardio, such as the bicycle or the elliptical. A last type of exercise is weightlifting. This is important because it helps your body look and feel fit and healthy, and it also burns a lot of calories. Today, I've talked about runway modeling expectations. I've talked about 2 different models that have suffered from anorexia, and I've also given you ways to prevent it. I hope you take some good information from this and just know that it could happen to anybody.